If you're someone who is always scared, nervous, or anxious, facing new situations, or new environment, or dealing with new people, or going into a new place where you have to interact with a lot of people, then this video is for you. First of all, when you're going to meet new people or you're going to a new place, it's not about you have to be liked by them. You don't have to be liked by them. All you need to do is just explore, just know about themselves, just try to learn about them. You don't have to be liked by them, right? Now, I'll tell you a psychological fact. When we are curious, when our mind is curious, it cannot be nervous or anxious. I'll repeat. When our mind is curious, like we want to learn, we want to explore, we want to see how things are, we cannot be nervous. Number two, choose what you care about the most. Choose what is important for you the most. Choose what you need the most. I'll come up with an example. You're always worried about our appearance now, what they will think about, what they will talk about us, how to behave, what to do, what not to do, how they will judge us. Why we are worried about other people all the time? Suppose you're someone who is always dressing up well so that people will take you seriously, and people, you're always conscious about others people's opinion, how they will look at you and how they will judge you about your appearance. If you're someone like this example is for you. Suppose one day morning you wake up in pajamas and some mishap happens in your life. Maybe, God forbid, some accident happened in your family. Your parents are serious. Your partner is serious. Or maybe you or somebody is diagnosed with a very horrible disease. God forbid. You have to rush to the hospital right now. Will you care in the traffic or in the hospital? Those people will look at you in your pajamas and what they will think, how they will judge you. Will you really care? No, you will not. So you have the option, you have the opportunity to choose what is important to you, what really matters to you, what you really need, what is important to you. You have the freedom and luxury, an option to choose that. So exercise that power and do not give this power to somebody else to control your life. Number three, the more you fight, the tougher it gets. I'm talking about emotions. If you're someone who's always fighting with your thoughts, your emotions, your situations on your mind, the more you fight your emotions, the stronger it gets. You cannot fight with something which doesn't exist, which is virtual. Thoughts on our mind, I know they are painful, they can really torture you, but they are virtual reality, like ghosts, invisible enemy. So you cannot fight them because it doesn't exist in real world. It's all on my mind. If I have a car crash now, if everybody starts hating me, all these thoughts, they don't exist in real life. They exist on mind. So they are virtual, they are false. You cannot fight them. The more you fight, the more real it gets, the more power it gets, and it can torture you more. So only thing you can do with these emotions, see, thoughts are emotions basically. So the only thing you can do is, the only way you can kill them is just by accepting it, embracing them. All right, I'm a loser. Yes, I miserably failed in my exam, but I accept it now. Life will move on, I'll move on. Okay, I accept it. I'm a failure, all right. Okay, I had a breakup, she dumped me, because I don't have a job or whatever, I'm bad looking or whatever, I accept it. It's okay. I'll move on now. I'm not going to fight this feeling, which is not real, which is just virtual on my mind. I accept it. Can you torture me anymore? No, it loses its power.